hope you guys are doing well. As promised, I'm going to be doing a, well, I don't want to say fat girl tag, a plus size tag. And tomorrow I am going to be doing I always want to call it a mukbang, but it's not a mukbang. I'm just going to call it like an eating show or eating video or something. And tomorrow on the menu is going to be Italian. So watch out for that. I am going to be doing 2 videos this week. I'm going to actually be doing 2 because this one's going to be a little bit shorter than the eating video, and I know some people have preferences to shorter videos. So I am actually going to be doing this one, which is going to be probably about 15 minutes, probably a little bit less than that, just depending on how many questions there are. And then I'm going to be doing the eating video, which is probably going to be, Lord, who knows how long that's going to be, probably like 30 or 40 minutes. And that one I'm actually going to be downloading or uploading, wow. Y'all can tell my age. I'm going to be uploading that one a little bit later in the evening just because I am going to have a really busy morning and afternoon. So I will be uploading that or editing and uploading that sometime in the evening, probably about 7 to 8 p.m. Central Time, I think, since we live in Texas. Central, right? Anyways, so let me go on to this plus size tag, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Okay, so the first question is, what is your body shape? Hourglass, spoon, rectangle, triangle. Never seen that body shape before, but maybe I'm not paying attention. Pear or apple? I believe I'm an apple shape, just because the the weight is centered mainly around my stomach, but I have a big butt too, so I don't know what I am. I think I'm an apple though, so that's what I am. Okay, next question. Are you comfortable or happy at your current size? What is your positive as a plus size person? Okay, so at my current size that I am right now, I'm actually very, very comfortable. I'm very comfortable with my body. I'm very comfortable with who I am. The only thing that I'm going to say that I do want to change is I have a really big chest, and I'm not really wanting to change it for aesthetic reasons or because I don't like them, but mainly because it's actually hurting my back because they're so big. So that's the only thing that I have a problem with. So yes, I am comfortable with my size. And a positive as a plus size person, if you ask my best friend, he will tell you that my skin is so soft, and it's just because of my fat. That's why. Okay. Next question. Would you like to lose weight, and if so, how much? What is a negative as a plus size person? So I actually don't want to lose weight. I'm comfortable with where I am. That's not an issue for me. So yeah, I definitely I don't want to lose weight. Some people do and some people don't, and I'm just comfortable with where I'm at. And yeah, that's kind of where what I feel like. What is a negative as a plus size person? Honestly, the only negative that I have found is how clothing stores want to discriminate against you because you're plus size. So you're either looking like crap in clothes, or you're trying to pay extra for clothes that would be not as expensive in straight sizes. So yeah, I feel like you kind of have discrimination in that sense. What is a fat thing that you do funny? Breathe heavy or sweat profusely? I mean, I don't really find anything funny about being fat. And sweating profusely, no, I don't sweat profusely. Only if my apartment doesn't have the AC on at night and I'm sleeping. So that's about it. Okay. What is my plus size pet peeve? My plus size pet peeve is, that's a good question. I would probably say like, just kind of like be careful of how, like what you say to like to people who are overweight, because you don't know if they have like an eating disorder, you don't know if they've had an eating disorder, and you definitely like don't want to, like put them back into that, like, I don't know, that into that cycle of like having an eating disorder. For example, one person said that it's good that I don't like desserts, because I actually don't, that I don't like desserts for somebody my size. And that's honestly, like, I know like the person kind of meant well, but at the same time it was kind of messed up. So, yeah. So that would probably be a pet peeve, is just kind of like be careful of what you say to people, because you don't know, like, you don't know if it's going to trigger like an eating episode or disorder or something. So yeah, give me a plus size tip. Plus size tip. Always like when you're buying something at a store, or if you're buying it online, like always make sure like you check the measurements, because you don't know if like the measurements are going to be different from like when you actually get it. Like, okay, right now I want to actually order from Romwe, and honestly, I don't think like it's not really like a plus size store, and the only thing I really want to get from there is like their tops. And I honestly like don't know, like I don't know if I'm going to get them. I've looked at the measurements should fit correctly. However, I've seen reviews on them where they're actually like they're smaller than what the site listed them as. So I would say like always like check your measurements, and then just like make sure like they measure like correctly, because if you order online, like to send it back it's going to take a shit ton of time, and then of course like to order again, and or even like get your refund, like it's going to take like a long ass time. So like always make sure like you check like the measurements, because you don't know if they're like, if you don't know if like they're going to be like off or anything. I also like to like look at other reviews and what people have said about a particular store, because like you don't know if you don't know if like their reviews are going to be more accurate than what the store says. So yeah, that's what I definitely like recommend as a plus size tip. Also, another plus size tip is, I know it just says give us a plus size tip, which means one, but I'm going to give you all two. Another plus size tip that I can kind of give y'all is surround yourself with not plus size, surround yourself with body positive people. In particular, there has been one person who I was like friends with, but they kind of made me feel like I had to be ashamed of being fat, and I really didn't like it. And I, I don't think that they were purposely trying to make me feel like I was fat or that I was overweight and that I should change it, but that's just how I felt. So yeah. And oh, I missed the first question. Whoops. I just like moved on to the second question. But first question is, what do you classify yourself as? Curvy, fat, thick, plus size, heavy, ample, or fat, PHAT, pretty hot and tempting. I just call myself fat. Like, that's always what I've always called myself. I've always called myself fat. Like, I have no problem with it. I know some people don't like the word fat. It has a negative connotation to it. Some people prefer plus size. Some people prefer fluffy, that kind of thing. But I do call myself fat. So yeah. Alright, so I thought this was going to be like 15 minutes long, but I guess it's not. It's about 8. So yeah, I hope you all like those questions. Look out for my video tomorrow. I'm going to be eating some Italian food. I'm so excited. Like, Y'all, I'm still thinking about that, what was it? Panda Express. I'm still thinking about Panda Express. Like, that food was so good. But I'm probably going to be getting some pizza and some meatballs and spaghetti. And I'm thinking I want some calamari, but I probably won't get it just because it's kind of expensive. So I might just actually go to like down to HEB and buy it because hell, why not? But anyways, I hope y'all like this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Bye!